forget what you saw on the news. While the world watched the explosions over Caracas, they missed the most important 90 seconds of the raid. At exactly 01:52 a.m., the most powerful man in Venezuela was 40% away from safety. That was the gap in the steel door of his safe room. That was the moment Delta Force proved that even a 3-ton fortress is a cage if you're not fast enough. Every operation begins long before the helicopters take off. For the CIA's Special Activities Center, this began in August 2025. For 5 months, a constellation of U.S. satellites tracked Maduro's pattern of life. We knew his dinner schedule, we knew his sleep cycles, but the real break came from the insider, a high-ranking defector who provided the structural blueprints of the Fuerte Tiuna complex. We discovered that Maduro suffered from chronic acid reflux. He hated the fortified basement bunker. He preferred the comfort of the second-floor master suite. That choice, comfort over maximum security, is what put him in the crosshairs. By December 29, 2025, the intelligence package was complete. President Trump signed the authorization. The window was set, the dark phase of the lunar cycle in early January. What assembled off the coast was an invasion-scale force. The USS Gerald R. Ford Strike Group, the USS Iwo Jima, 11 vessels, over 8,000 personnel. 153 aircraft were in the air. EA-18G Growlers initiated the electronic warfare phase at 1:30 a.m., pumping out electromagnetic noise that turned Venezuelan radar screens into white static. F-35 stealth fighters neutralized 23 air defense sites in 12 minutes. The S-300 batteries, bought from Russia for billions, never fired a single missile. By 1:42 a.m., the United States controlled the sky. AC-130 Ghost Riders established a kill box over Fort Tiuna. Any Venezuelan unit moving to reinforce the compound would be engaged within seconds. 2:01 a.m. Touchdown. The Blackhawks landed in a diamond formation. Delta operators were on the ground in 15 seconds. Chalk 1 moved to the main entrance. The Presidential Guard, the Honor Guard Battalion, didn't surrender. They opened fire with AK-103s. Delta responded with surgical precision. The breach was a 4-pound shaped charge. Then the flashbangs. 7 million candelas of light and 170 decibels of sound. Bravo team took the marble staircase. 2 guards emerged from a side room. They were neutralized in 1.2 seconds. They kicked the master bedroom door at 2:05 a.m. Maduro and Celia Flores were in bed, disoriented, powerless. The bum rush took seconds. Flex cuffs on. Portable biometric scanner confirmed the identity. 99.7% match. This was not a body double. Radio. Jackpot. Jackpot. Package secure. Delta didn't stay to fight a war. They extracted at 2:11 a.m. The flight back was 60 minutes of pure tension. Chalk 4, the rear security bird, took fire from a ZU-23 anti-aircraft gun at a roadside checkpoint. 23mm rounds tore through the tail rotor housing. The aircraft began to vibrate violently, but the Night Stalker pilot held it steady. At 3:47 a.m., They saw the deck of the USS Iwo Jima. Maduro was hooded and moved below deck to a high-security holding cell. At 4:15 a.m., a Spanish-speaking federal agent read him his Miranda rights, because in the eyes of the U.S. government, this was a law enforcement action based on a 2020 narco-terrorism indictment.
By dawn, the world knew. President Trump addressed the nation from the Oval Office. Maduro was in U.S. custody, en route to New York to face charges of conspiring with the FARC to flood America with cocaine. International reaction was fractured. China called it a violation of sovereignty. Russia called it state terrorism. But in the Western Hemisphere, the message was clear. The Trump corollary had been established. The United States can and will extract anyone, anywhere, if the indictment is signed. The Venezuelan military remains on high alert. The trial is set for the Southern District of New York. History will judge if this made the world safer or more chaotic. But the tactical lesson is etched in stone. No door is thick enough when Delta is at the gate. The archive is just opening. Stay vigilant, stay informed, stay declassified.